Alright guys, welcome to today's video. It's going to be about preparing my tractor, hooking up the bush hog, and clipping the pasture out beside my house. We've got a pretty good bit of spring and summer grass coming on, and if I don't go ahead and clip it, it's going to get thicker and be uneven. So if I go ahead and clip it, it'll kind of start growing out even, and it'll be fresh grass for the horse to have. And I've already dropped the front end loader. I have a quick attach bucket and fork and so forth, and just pull one lever back and it drops right off, and that makes it real handy. So before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and fuel the tractor up, and then I'm going to, after it'll take just a minute, once I do that, then I'm going to go ahead around here and hook up to the bush hog, and you'll see that I'm going to grease it, but that'll be coming in just a minute. So right now we only have one horse. We've got most of our land planted in plantation pine timber, and so. But I have some what we call food plots, shooting lanes, and I don't know. I have some 5-6 acre fields scattered around that I do maintain and I do bush hog. So guys, I hope you enjoy the video today as I'm fueling up the tractor here. I hope our fuel goes down before long. I actually I went ahead and filled up my bulk tanks right before the war really got good and kicked off. So I'm at a pretty good point on my fuel right now, but boy, I hope it goes down before I have to refuel these tanks. I've got some big tractor work planned in the future when I'll probably hook up the stagger to the dirt pan, and that big tractor will use more fuel. So anyway, this tractor here is not too bad. It's an 80 horsepower Zeta tractor. Super strong hydraulics, a very comfortable little tractor, kind of a basic tractor, but it works perfect. And I do a whole lot of different things with it. So anyway, let me get in here and go hook up the bush hog, as you're going to see here in a second. And got my grease gun here, and of course I've got my rubber gloves on. Guys, greasing your equipment is so important. Take a minute, don't rush, grease your equipment. I tell you, a little grease, a little oil change is a lot cheaper than wear and tear. This equipment has gotten extremely high. I remember when we could buy a batwing bush hog for well under $5,000, and now I think a new batwing, this is a Woods 12-foot batwing. I think that mower is right at $19,000 to $20,000, and a 15-foot run you as close as $28,000 to $30,000. So guys, go ahead and grease your equipment, whatever it is. It's just equipment's too expensive not to grease it and take care of it. So anyway, you're going to see I've got it greased. And something happened to my phone. I was recording. I had it set up to record backing up and hooking up, and I don't know what happened to my phone. It didn't record, so I missed on that. But you know, I can hook this thing up the way I have the jack set. I can hook this thing up in probably about 5 minutes. I can have it hooked up, pulled out of the shed, and now we're heading over to the pasture to start clipping. And like I say, it's very nice. Everything works very comfortable from the cab. And I'm not clipping real low. I'm probably clipping about 4 inches high. I don't want to scalp the ground, so I'm clipping about 4 inches high here. So once I get this thing rolling, and you'll see it in action here. I know you may be thinking the grass is sure not real tall to be clipping it, but I can just tell you right now, if you go ahead and clip it, it's coming out. If you go ahead and clip it, and again, I've got it set to about 4 inches high, it will thicken up, it'll come out real healthy, and the next time I clip it, I won't have gobs of hay or loose grass. If I just kind of keep it clipped as time goes on, it does so well. And of course, this view is looking from my house. I'm looking down towards a pond I built, and you know, why not? Why not? I like keeping it looking nice. And so, but the next time you'll see me clip it, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see it'll be really pretty and really uniform. And guys, this little 80 horsepower Zeta with this little Woods 12 batwing mower does well. I could easily pull a 15-foot batwing with it, but Again, I've got food plots, I've got a lot of areas around ponds to clip, and a 15-foot, some of the trees would actually be a little too narrow to get between, so I went ahead and elected for the 12-foot bat wing. Actually, when I bought this woods more about 3 years ago, I could have bumped up to the 15-foot for about another $2,000, and heck, I think now they are really higher than that, above what I paid. But anyway, so right here, this is actually my pond this year. We're in a drought. This pond is about 8 foot low. Where I'm at right now normally is underwater. You see some logs I put out there floated up to the side. We need rain desperately bad. We're getting some rain, but no runoff. We're not getting enough rain to actually run off and accumulate in my pond. This particular pond doesn't really have that many acres of runoff. The pond's probably about 6 acres in size, and it probably only has about 10 to 12, 14 acres of runoff in it, and that's really not enough. You really need about 4 acres per 1 acre surface water for the correct amount. But it's by my house, it's just a beautiful view, and I just wanted a pond, and it took an extremely large levee even to develop this pond, but we also hit some sand pockets when we were building it, and I had to cover them up with some clay dirt. Most of the work was done with a dirt pan. In fact, this summer I'm going to bring out the big stagger tractor. I've got a KM 325 stagger that I pull a dirt pan with. I'm going to be doing some more work on the back of this pond, and also doing some work on another big pond I have down the road. So that's to come. Right now, actually, as I am kind of recording my voiceover today, we took off up to Arkansas. It's our anniversary. Well, it was April the 16th. Anyway, as I was saying, we're up in Arkansas. We came on up with the camper, and we're staying at a place, a campground called Crater of Diamonds State Park. It is, from what I understand, the only state park that you actually can dig for diamonds for a small fee. And they actually have found some pretty sizable diamonds here in the past. You can look on their website and see what they found. But anyway, that's what we have plans. And we're going to do a video on that coming up soon. We'll video our Arkansas travels and our mining for diamonds. It's just something, again, my wife had always wanted to do, and hey, you know what, occasionally it's just good to get away. We have a beautiful place, we have a good life, wonderful family, nothing wrong there, but sometimes it's just good to get away and enjoy a different scenery. Well, right there, as you just saw, that's my wife over there fishing. She just eased down the pond. She's probably rigged up another rod and reel and seeing how it's going to do, because she enjoys bass fishing. We both do. Well, that's about to wrap this fill up. I've got a few more rounds, and I'm going to show you what I do when I complete it. So, and then I've got more video to show you of a place I have down the road by one of our lakes over there. We'll be shooting that soon and getting that posted. But anyway, about to wrap this one up for today. Now, after I finish mowing, if the deck is not wet, like if it's a dry, hot day, I will always take my big backpack blower and blow all the loose grass, all the dust off of it. I get in all the cracks, all the little spots that would rust. If you leave that straw on there and it's damp, guys, it will rust out your deck, it'll rust out your hinges. This stuff's just too expensive to let it go to waste. So now if it's wet, I will actually pressure wash it after it cools down. Again, it's too easy to keep it clean and maintain it. So guys, if you're not doing it, maybe something you want to consider. All right, well, that wraps up a little pasture mowing there. And I tell you, when you take that blower while it's dry and blows it off, it just keeps that old grass from rotting and rusting out your deck. This mower's about 3 years old and still looks really nice. It's so expensive, you got to take care of them. I've got some more ground to clip, but that's enough for today. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more of this, and share it. We're going to try to produce more videos. We have a lot of different things we do, again, out here on the farm. So anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time.